Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Filmbook Review, an official YouTube channel of Filmbook. Featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association, Filmbook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the world. Today on Filmbook Review, I will be reviewing the film Bad Things, a movie that screened at the 2023 Tribeca Film Festival. Bad Things is directed by Stuart Thorndike, written by Stuart Thorndike, and stars Gayle Rankin, Hari Nef, Annabelle Dexter-Jones, Rad Pereira, and Jared Abrahamson. This is a Bad Things movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this Bad Things film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box and you are all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. And now, the Bad Things movie review. Bad Things, directed by Stuart Thorndike, is an intriguing haunted hotel horror film in the vein of The Shining. While the movie is certainly not on the level of the lengthy masterpiece, The Shining Bad Things still has a lot to offer viewers who like their scary movies unpredictable and creepy with a good deal of tension sprinkled throughout. Gayle Rankin stars in the picture as Ruthie, who alongside three friends, Cal, Fran, and Maddie, will see their bond tested, and then some as events spiral out of control in unexpected ways as the plot slowly unleashes its twists and turns. Gayle Rankin carries much of the movie and turns in a performance that is quite fascinating to watch, as the character of Ruthie has an unpredictability that makes the character a bit suspect. We don't know if she's a victim or a culprit responsible for some odd events that transpire throughout. It is the hotel in the movie Calmly Suites that seems to have some dark secrets buried within the rooms there. There is a reason that Ruthie seems to have inherited it. In the middle of all this is a series of scenes where Ruthie watches a master of hospitality, Molly Ringwald of 16 Candles fame, in videos on her phone. Jared Abrahamson serves as Brian, a handyman, who is also a hotel frequenter that is present in the storyline for a good reason. Hari Nef as Cal is a wonderfully energetic performer who can add a bit of depth to the storyline in any scene that Nef appears in. There is a fair share of deceit in the storyline, and Nef's Cal emerges as a character of interest who helps propel the plot forward under unusual circumstances. There's a good possibility for the audience to relate to the nightmare that is showcased in Bad Things. Imagine being stuck in a hotel in the middle of a snowy nowhere area with people you are not sure you can trust. Let's not mention the inability to get an Uber to come take you away from it all. That gives you the sense of the kind of dread that Thorndike is conjuring up here. There are also guests who seem largely devoid of feelings, which also makes the audience wonder what is going on with them. Are they real or hallucinatory? All this would be a lot less exciting without the reveals that take place in the later part of the movie. When Brian seems to turn up dead, the group of friends becomes hesitant to trust Ruthie, while another key character is taken away from the action and left sleeping at a train station. Does that character return for any particular reason? And if that person returns, what will happen as the surprises in the plot slowly unveil themselves? There is a chainsaw brought into the action just in case you need to be reminded that this is a true horror movie. You could mistake it for a thriller until some key elements seal the deal to make it as horrific as possible. Rankin is a reliable performer to carry a plot as delicate as this one. Dexter-Jones adds some fuel to the fire with an intense turn that is also of note. It is Molly Ringwald who steals the movie, though. As the hospitality expert, you'd expect her to have a smaller role here than she has. When Ringwald turns up at one point late in the picture, it's a true moment of genius in a film which has a few other scenes that feel recycled from different previous horror movies. The scenes with Ringwald are fresh and original. She has one major scene that should make any fan of hers eager to see Bad Things. Ruthie may or may not want to sell her hotel, and the way the final elements of the movie coalesce are not entirely logical. This movie requires the audience to do some of their own thinking as to what is going on during the course of the film, especially at the picture's conclusion. That may be a demerit for some viewers who like their answers spelled out for them. Bad Things marks a fascinating return to the big screen for one-time teen idol, Molly Ringwald, while Gail Rankin could come into stardom with some very unique work in this picture. It's not going to appeal to everyone, but for those who liked the ambiguity of The Shining coupled with some original creepy elements, could find quite a few things to admire here. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Bad Things movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at Film Book Podcast and our trailer and reaction channel at Film Book Trailers. If you would like to get Film Book's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our daily newsletter in the description at film-book.com. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.